Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back, everyone.
It's Pokémon Platinum, episode 57.
It's 57. Hold on,
Everybody's
keeping
favourite
count.
number.
Is it?
No, not at all.
Do you think 57 is anyone's favourite number?
Who the fuck has favourite numbers, really?
14 is mine.
Me.
Me, actually. So, I've just realised that instead of walking all the way back, I could just fly back to the Pokemon Center. So I'm going to do that.
Good
yeah,
shout.
57. What a boring number. I don't mean to say that this episode is going to be boring. I just mean that 57 is a really shit number.
Yeah. I don't know. Anything with a 7's not bad. As far as I see it, 7's like quirky. You know, 7's a bit of a Tumblr girl.
7 is the when you say think of a number between 1 and 10, everyone thinks 7.
It does.
Everyone loves 7.
If you play odds on with someone and it's 1 to 10, 7 is a good go-to.
7 is a great. The way to win an odds on all the time. Like if you don't want to do something, and they say, oh no, odds on 1 to 10, always either choose 1 or 10 because no one ever thinks to choose them.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
It's a very good point.
What's the worst thing you've had to do from an odds on?
I don't know.
I assume you've lost one before.
I must have done, but I don't really know. I can't recall losing something that badly. I remember once you had to jump in a river with your Doc Martens on. That has stuck in my brain for fucking years. But I don't remember. What's the worst thing you've had to do?
Staple my own finger.
Oh,
that sucked. That really sucked.
That's so stupid.
It was dumb. It's incredible how easily a staple goes into your finger.
There's a lot of power in a stapler.
There is, and staples are quite sharp, so they just slot in nicely. It'd be a good way to cover a wound, really.
With a staple?
Yeah, with just a flesh wound, you could just staple it together, really.
Well, people do.
Well, they do it with glue as well, which is nuts, to be honest.
They just glue up their...
Yeah.
Glue their
Just a
shit
bit of glue,
up.
you know what I mean? Sew it back together, take it to the old sewing shop.
You know, you see on films, like, where someone will get a massive gash and, like, they're not in a position to be near a hospital or anything, so they sew it up themselves.
Yeah, I know what it's like dealing with your own gash.
But how fucking hardcore do you have to be to sew up your own skin?
It's fucking crazy. It's like that fucking Russian who got shot in the head and gave himself surgery to get the bullet out.
What the fuck?
I know, mate. They're a different fucking breed.
Yeah, that is a powerful fucking thing to do.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Russians definitely are a different breed. There was a guy on TikTok who was fucking in, you know, like a hole in the ice where people go fishing.
Yeah.
He was in that hole, just fucking in the water, and he ate a block of ice while he was in the water. And I was like, I fucking struggle to even go outside in the winter. It's too cold.
Mate, that's just them all year round. Do you remember going to Poland? And it was just fucking freezing.
So cold.
Remember stepping off the plane and going, oh shit, we've made a mistake.
Yeah, because we landed and it was fucking awful. It was snowing and like fucking hailing.
And
it was awful.
The airport looked like a prison. All the guys in there would look like trolls. We were like,
we had a guy.
What the
there was
fuck
a guy
is
who
this
kept
country?
walking into our personal space and then telling us off. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
We were in the queue.
Just so unnecessary. It was so. He must have been on something. Now I think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He just turned around and shouted at me. He was just like,
He was like, stop getting in my personal space. But he kept walking into us.
yeah, it's fucking retarded.
Fucking
like,
idiot.
He started fights with people in the fucking airport. Jesus.
You find some weird people.
Holy shit, food's really good.
Go on, food. I'm actually loving this Pokemon.
Mate,
Wasn't quite sure
now
about
that it's actually
keeping it.
learned a move that can attack, it's stepped his game up.
Fly is just an overpowered move anyway, I think.
Easily. Ancient power, that's good as well. Jesus.
Should we forget Fly?
I don't think we can.
No. What do we want?
Get rid of Encore.
Any
That's
of them?
a bit of a dumb one, really, isn't it?
Let's go. 1, 2, and poof. 1, 2, and puff.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm glad you like my shoes. Oh, good.
Do you know what? There's nothing worse than when you're angry and someone says, "Oh, someone's tired." That happened to me yesterday.
Happened to you on Christmas Day. You mother angry on Christmas Day. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, we were playing a game on the Switch, and I lost, and I was doing like a fake anger that then ended up turning into a real anger. And my dad goes, "Cool, someone's tired," and I went, "Oh, there's nothing worse." That's the most annoying thing you could do.
It's a bit like when someone's mad, your girl's mad, you just tell her to calm down.
Yeah.
But it's like, calm down and we'll talk.
Oh, wow, someone's on their period. That's just like, that would really piss them off.
At that point, you just pushing them. Like, can I drive this person to actual insanity?
It's easy to do. It's easy to drive someone into insanity.
Yeah. It's true. It is true.
Yeah, but on Christmas Day.
That's cold, mate. That's cold.
Yep.
You get angry at your own family because you lost some Switch at Christmas Day. That's so funny.
Awful. Mate, my farts yesterday as well. Let's talk about that. Fucking hell. I had a couple of Guinnesses and then a full turkey roast dinner and with sprouts. And you can imagine.
A recipe for disaster, that is. Yeah.
Cleared the room out. Trust me.
But even like people from Baghdad were like, Jesus, that's too much power. He's got too much power over there.
Yeah, I almost knocked the fucking walls down.
Jesus.
Oh, I died.
Colonel Gaddafi's like, brother, I thought I had weapons.
It honestly was. It was so bad. Dreadful. But letting out a good fart is so nice sometimes, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You can't beat it.
You can't. Well, then there's the
Especially
ones
when
that...
it's like, it's going to give you stomach pains otherwise.
Exactly.
You'd be killed over.
You let it out and you can even feel the way that it feels when it comes out. You can feel it's going to be a smelly one because it feels spicy.
I hate it when you got to hold them in and you know you're going to stomach pain something. You're in a situation where you can't fart. So you have to hold that shit in and you know the stomach pains are coming.
Oh god, it's the worst. You know you're just going to feel like shit for the rest of the day. Your belly's going to be in such pain.
And there's nothing you can do.
Absolutely nothing.
You just got to wait for the funeral to finish.
You got to just wait until you finish paying your respects. Before you can release the beast.
Everyone's already crying. You don't want to turn them like.
Exactly. Ninja Boy Nathan. Ninja Boy Nathan. This kid is called.
Nathan. That sounds like a YouTuber.
It does. It's one of Team 10. What's up, guys? I'm here with Ninja Boy Nathan.
I'll teach you about the charms of what?
My dick.
Of birds, I think she said.
Bird keeper Brianna.
You don't got to teach me about the charms of birds.
Woot woot.
I already know a lot about the charms of birds, you dig?
Yeah, you dig?
There's nothing left to teach me, that's for sure.
I'm a charming man. I'm a charming young man. Right, so Hoo-Hoo's been fucked up. Absolutely fucked up. I keep reading our Jemima fucking name completely wrong. Knocked out.
I was seeing this thing earlier called the spotlight effect, right? It's a I can't say the fucking word. It's a psychological.
There we go. Oh my god.
It's an
psychological.
It's a psychological term. Right, let's go with term. That works. It's a psychological term where, like, everyone is the center of their own lives, so they feel like everyone's looking at them more than they actually are.
Yes.
And it's actually just like blown my mind. I can't lie.
So, wait, why has it blown your mind? What has this unlocked in your brain?
The fact that everyone is the main character in their own life, but you always feel like you're the main character in other people's life.
Yeah.
Even though you're like, absolutely not. Like,
that's so
you are
true.
so not the main character in people's life that it's unbelievable how much you're actually not the main character in their
You
life.
mean so little to everyone
compared to what they mean to themselves? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you always like assume that like you mean so much, but you don't, and it's just like a complete like. It's funny how humans are actually like retarded. I always forget this. I always assume we're some sort of supreme being, and biology always works in our favor, but it just doesn't.
Absolutely not. Right, let's talk about this next time because I've got some shit to say.
Okay.
Bye everyone.
Later, taters.